to another episode of Listen Up, presented by Press Start Button Now. I am your host, Jason Freakmaster Higa. It's been a couple of weeks since I released a new episode. That is because I was busy working on the new show, or the videos for our channel, Press Start Button Now. But yeah, I'll be continuing to release new episodes of Listen Up. So this week I'll be talking about the late Final Fantasy series, like from 6 through 13. 6 can be debatable, but everybody does love 6 because it was like, I think it came out the end of the Super Nintendo time, or was it near the middle? I'm not sure. I haven't played 6. But today we'll have a few guests, such as Pabo.
What's up?
Writer for Nerdreactor, Mike.
Hola.
Joe from the last episode.
Hello.
Matt is from the last episode as well.
Hi.
And Thuy.
Hi.
Alright, as we also have Christopher Plummer he's a regular for the show now. He's been on like a few episodes.
Yeah. Hi guys.
So all of us here have played Final Fantasy, one or the other. So I guess we'll talk about
One or the other.
One or the other.
one or the other. Yeah.
Final Fantasy 1 and then Final
then the
Fantasy
other.
2.
Yeah. So
That shall not be spoken of.
The other.
we'll go with experience first,
Mm-hmm.
or my first. Or technically, it doesn't have to be first, but you're out of the late. What was the one that, like, I guess, like, made you want to play more from the late series? Well, my first one was 7. The PlayStation 1. That is, like, I guess, like, the most popular. That probably created the hype for Final Fantasy internationally. I mean, it was different. It was 3-dimensional compared to all the RPGs in that time. So that changed a lot. Pablo, what was your first one, or at least your favorite one?
I would say the first game I played in the Final Fantasy series was Final Fantasy VIII. I remember my brother buying that, and I just loved the battle system, and I just got interested in playing the next game in the Final Fantasy series, and it's basically what started my interest in the Final Fantasy series.
Mike?
Of the modern ones, I rented Final Fantasy VII first, so I guess that would probably be a good entry. And then I played the older Final Fantasies for like emulators. But then I picked up Final Fantasy IX, and that game just blew me away. It's like the story was just spectacular. The characters were well designed. The gameplay was just perfect. But yeah, it's like, of all those games, Final Fantasy IX just did it for me. I was like, it's to this day, it's one of my favorite ones.
Joe?
Well, my first experience with the Final Fantasy series was, I believe, 6. And that was before I knew what Final Fantasy was. After that, I played 7, 9, and the Tactics series. I believe, for me, it would either be 9 or Tactics, which would top my list on Final Fantasy.
Matt?
Well, played Final Fantasy VIII first, and I like it the best. But I also played Tactics. I bought Tactics afterwards, and 10 and 12, which I actually haven't finished. Later on, I borrowed my friend's copy of 7, but started playing it. Haven't finished it, but I'm still playing it. And I'm borrowing 13 right now. I kind of stopped playing it.
Thuy?
I originally started with Final Fantasy 2 in America, which was Final Fantasy 4.
I thought you said 1.
I didn't start with 1.
I thought you said you played a little bit of 1.
I did, when it released on PSP.
Oh, okay.
1 was like for, like,
NES.
I think it was before that even, right? It was like,
I think it's NES.
oh, was it?
NES? Yeah.
I think so.
Man,
Not the
they were
SNES?
ridiculous. But yeah, so after that, I played all of them, including Crystal Chronicles, Adventures. I think there was like a Final Fantasy Adventures for Game Boy. I played that one. There was so many like spin-offs, but I played all of them. My favorite would be 6, though.
Chris?
Sturgis Cerberus.
I'm
joking.
Why are you
I'm
here?
joking.
Why are you here?
I'm joking.
Let
Get
the man
out.
have an opinion.
You don't belong.
You know
Seriously,
Obama
I'll
was
say it.
re-elected? Okay? With that comes change.
No, all seriousness, I actually started 8. And from there, I pretty much like backtracked from like, I guess 7 to 1. And then I went to Tactics. And then, unfortunately, I played Cerberus.
Yes, because
Unfortunately.
I played
totally
Cerberus. Because that was one of the games that was really hyped because that was during the Final Fantasy VII hype time, which was Advent Children, Before Crisis.
What did you think
The
of
revival.
the movie?
Advent Children? Graphically, it was awesome.
Graphically, it was awesome.
Story-wise, it was...
Okay, what did you think of the other Final Fantasy movie? The Spirit Within.
I've never seen Spirit Within.
I saw Spirit.
I saw it.
I saw it.
It was
It
not
was-
even Final
it was-
Fantasy.
It wasn't even Final
It was
Fantasy.
weird.
You know? It's like there was Sid in there, but it was like SID Sid,
Yeah.
not like CID Sid.
That came out during what? Final Fantasy 8?
Somewhere around there, yeah.
After.
When they were
That
still
time?
getting all the
After 9.
technological.
But that was
hype.
graphically awesome.
Yes.
Is this still good right now?
Do the graphics
You
still
look at it
hold
now.
graphics?
Yeah. Final Fantasy Spirits
for
Within.
Advent
I remember-
No, Spirits Within.
I remember they had an
No.
article about it, and apparently they had like a whole bunch of computers just for
The hair?
that movie. Yeah,
Oh,
I guess
the hair movement of the main
Yeah, they
character.
like had like hundreds of computers and processors.
Like,
and
I
all
think
that.
it was groundbreaking at the time. And in that, like, people never looked that realistic in CGI.
Yeah.
It was always, like, Pixar and DreamWorks and all their cartoony pictures.
Yeah.
Visually, the movie was great. Just everything else about it just was flat.
Yeah.
The Spirits Within.
But Advent Children, I thought it was pretty good. And
Story?
Yeah, like just everything about it, and it was like it gave homage to the game too, and like fans of the game would enjoy it because like, oh look, there's Vincent, there's Sid, and they're all doing stuff together in a movie. And
Yeah.
Yeah, and you could see the fighting.
Yeah, story. I didn't.
I mean, it's no like
it's not. It's not. I
what was
can't
that one
remember.
fighting like live action? That's like horrible. King of Fighters, was there a King of Fighters
Yep,
fighting?
King
game?
of Fighters movie.
Yeah, it wasn't that crappy, or like Mortal Kombat.
Okay, I'm
Wait,
not giving it.
really?
I'm not giving
think
it
there
that
was.
low. I'm not giving it that much. Like, okay, the story is.
But it was
way
a good
better.
video game movie.
Oh yeah, it's a good video game movie because it was all like all the.
It was no
fans-
Silent Hill, okay.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't know what's going on in Advent Children.
It really. It's
If you
really
didn't, if you didn't play
hard to follow.
7, you'd be really confused with
Yeah.
Advent Children.
So I watched it and I was like, oh, that looks cool. I don't know what's going on.
It's like my gripe with Advent Children was that they tried to fill all the fan servicey parts by getting all the original cast back together. It's like you have like Kate Sith, you have Red, you have Yuffie, all of them. It's like the problem I have is that most of them don't even have speaking parts. They're just there. They don't have any.
Yeah, but
You could literally remove half of them from the movie and nothing would have changed.
They
But like,
fight,
but like, why
and then
not
they
have them in?
pose.
That fight and they pose exactly. It's
Hey,
like-
there's Red.
Why not have
He's
them
gone.
in?
Yep.
You have
Red
them in,
only
and then
has
everyone will
one
enjoy
line
it.
in the entire fucking movie, and he was one of my favorite characters in 7, just because.
In the Japanese one, though, the Red 13's voice actor was a special guest, like real actor. So apparently they don't want to pay him too much money. So like you only get one line. That's
Okay,
it.
so what is the title referring to? What is the Advent Children?
It's basically. It's
See,
supposed
you
to be
guys know.
It's supposed
I
to
don't
be
know.
It's supposed to be the Sephiroth clones
Oh,
Yeah.
those are the Advent Children.
Yeah, and then
Why
it's-
are they called the Advent Children?
because they're cloned after Sephiroth because he was his ultimate soldier.
And then they were looking after the mother that they came from, or at least their genes came from.
Which was Genova.
Genova, that's it.
Yeah.
The Genova.
See, it's hard to explain this.
It really.
It's like if it's a person that says, "I never played Final Fantasy VII, please explain to me in full detail." And then
Well-
Thuy would be that. Thuy's shaking his head. It's like it's
No,
really
I'm
hard
not-
to explain this.
Did you
I'm
ever
pretty
play
far into
Crisis Core?
7.
I heard it's a really good game. I heard that
It's
was
really good.
I heard that was
You're
a
not
good
far
Final
enough.
Fantasy VII spin-off game.
Honestly.
Yes. And
Crisis
it-
Core?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Because
Did you
Dirge
play
of
it?
Cerberus was
Michael,
garbage.
Did you play it?
I have not played Crisis Core.
Michael.
Oh, Mike.
But yeah, was it Crisis Core? I heard it was a really good spin-off game for Final Fantasy VII with all the disappointments from I don't know if Before Christ was a disappointment, but Dirge of Cerberus was a severe disappointment.
I like the CGI in Dirge.
Oh, yeah, the CGI was good, but I was like, remember this was a fan favorite of was it Vincent? Everybody loved Vincent.
I didn't like Vincent.
Ooh, a fine majority of the people like Vincent.
It should be a
majority
Sid spin-off.
Majority of the fangirls like Vincent, and then they made him his own game, and it turned out to be one of like the worst Square games ever made. Mm-hmm. They lost so much money from that game.
That is debatable.
They tried to make an online game from that too. It was an online. It was an online shooter, and it failed miserably because the shooting system was so god awful that people just like gave up on.
But it wasn't really that awful compared to like.
It was running on 56K modem. Remember, this is PS2 back in the day.
It's not their forte.
No.
And then they made Final Fantasy 14, which replaced that as worst Final Fantasy game ever.
No, I still say Dirge of Cerberus.
No, I
probably
like
really.
Dirge of Cerberus is by far the worst. I think Final Fantasy or Square game they ever invested.
Mystic
Whoa.
Quest is pretty bad.
I was gonna say you said
Played it.
Square game, so that makes everything.
What he said?
Season.
Something with Final Fantasy.
Yeah.
What was the fighting game in PSP?
Air Guys.
No, the PSP.
Oh,
Dissidia?
Dissidia.
Oh, that was
Dissidia
That's not
wasn't
bad.
bad, but it's like this fighting system got really like
Repetitive.
really repetitive. Yeah, it's like playing soccer. It's hitting back and forth.
Yeah.
It's
It's
like
like playing blitzball.
it's playing
Hey.
pong. No, it's playing
Hey.
pong.
Bring
with
it.
moving
Bring it.
Hey,
I'll take you all on.
Hey, bro. Hey,
No,
bro.
that's what they need.
You don't like
That's what they
blitzball,
need to
bro?
do. That's what they need to do if they want to just get some hype for Final Fantasy. They need to like
Make it
I doubt
separate.
I don't care if they make it like a download game or whatever, but they need to have like a full-on Blitzball spin-off.
I'd be down with that. Actually,
This is what Thuy thinks of it.
Thuy hates blitzball.
Blitzball is cool.
Stupid.
It is too athletic for him.
The old men were too strong.
I hated
Stupid
the
blue
alphabet
cats
as
can't
well.
swim for crap.
Blue cats had no D. They have like the slowest speed, so like I can outswim them just by.
Well, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna make this badass
Run
team with all these
circles.
big blue cats. Who's gonna defeat me? I'll bet.
I'll bet words.
They did.
But no, I think because I was talking earlier about blitzball. It is from Final Fantasy X.
10.
Yeah.
You find 3 of the best players on your team in the same city, in the same stadium almost.
Yep.
Because you find the best goalie, he's sitting on a bench somewhere. You just go talk to him and scout him. You find one of the best defenders, he's a security guard at the stadium. And then one of the best offensive, I think, characters was
The forwards?
I
Titus.
think forwards. No, well, Titus you have to.
Well, yeah.
But is one of the best, offensive
Do you
characters
pronounce
was
it Titus or Titus?
Titus, even though it's Titus.
Because it's
Titus.
tied.
Anyway, the best offensive player and one of the best offensive characters was the news reporter that was at the stadium. And
I
she
didn't
was-
even recruit that many people.
Well, because you didn't play. That's why you didn't. That's why you don't like it.
You probably-
You didn't invest.
I
any
wanted
time
to use
into it.
Waka, and I saw how you get his ultimate weapon. I'm like, well, F this.
You probably didn't like it because
I
you didn't get good
no,
players.
Even when I got the ultimate weapon, I'm like, I'm still playing my blitzball. I don't care. But speaking of like all those like Final Fantasy mini games, I think 10 had a really fun minigame, but I also like 9 minigames.
Tetramaster?
Tetramaster, I kind of got into it, but I like the digging part.
Oh, yeah.
Digging with chocobos.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
chocobos.
Yeah.
Because they had a really addictive music to it too. So I was just digging all day. So that was like probably one of my favorite mini games.
That was also how you had to find the hidden boss, right?
Was it hidden? I thought it was the ultimate weapon. You find was it Osmond?
I think it was Osmond.
Osmond had to fly to the sky.
Yeah, and there was a chocobo digging thing in the sky, wasn't there?
I can't remember. I remember it was,
I'm trying.
I remember there was. You find was it Zidane's ultimate weapon?
I forgot the name.
Do you remember, Joe?
Zidane's ultimate weapon.
The ultimate weapon.
Ultimate weapon.
Yeah.
Just call it ultimate weapon, I guess.
Is that found from digging?
I don't remember.
Yeah.
I thought I remember.
It's
Chris,
been a while since 9.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Chris, you have a favorite one?
My favorite Final Fantasy or like
Or
the mini game?
games, yeah.
Probably the card game in 8. It's probably my favorite.
I never got into the 8 card game. I didn't understand the system. Then again, I never played any of the mini games in 8. There was some Squall Chocobo game, but I didn't get what that was.
I didn't really care about it.
That one was.
What was it? Yeah.
I just used a strategy
What
guide
was
for
it?
that one.
What was it? What were you supposed to do? I didn't understand.
I don't
it.
know. I just used the strategy guide for that one.
Like the same here.
So you're supposed to it's not even a race. It was not even a race. It's not
No.
even digging.
No.
You
Yeah.
find hidden items.
Yeah, that's
By
right.
walking across it or just
No, you have to.
Peck?
You have to do things.
Oh. You know what's boring?
Come on.
Many
Yeah,
things.
it was. It's not worth mentioning, really.
The Final Fantasy VIII minigame was the card game.
Yeah.
That one was the best.
Yeah. It's like
Like, I didn't really appreciate it that much until, like, after I started playing, like, things like Magic. I was like,
Then you
oh,
started
actually, this game isn't too bad. This is actually pretty cool.
The Golden Saucer.
I did like Golden Saucer. What was it? The snowboarding one I really
Yeah,
liked the most.
Snowboarding.
Snowboarding was fun.
The
The
Moogle
Chocobo
game?
Racing.
Where you keep feeding the Moogle?
It's like a Tamagotchi for Moogles. I think I didn't. I was like young back in the day, so I didn't really know what was the point of this game. So I was like, I played like twice, and I'm like, okay, this is stupid.
Did you get Knights of the Round?
Yeah.
So you actually did all that Chocobo stuff.
I did Chocobo Racing and did the racing.
I hated
racing.
doing that.
I know I hated doing that too, but still, I wanted to get the Knights of the Round
Yeah.
Table.
But then, like, the summon, you sit through it. Like, the first time it was awesome.
Yeah.
And then you have to mimic it.
Only
and
time-
dual cast it.
Yeah,
It's like,
you do it 4 times in a row. So
I
that's
hate the Knights of the Round so
because
much.
there's 13
One
nights.
round takes 30 minutes
there's
just because you're getting all
because there are
that.
13 nights. If you did 4 times of 52 nights to come down.
Yep. You just hit, like, cast, and then you go get a sandwich or something.
Behold, we are the Knights of the Round Table. You are here to... Oh, wait, just another group coming by. Let me just...
Because you used that against. I think I used it against Sephiroth, and
Yeah.
he died like
Yeah.
on the 40th night.
It's like,
It's like,
all right,
you
I'm
didn't
done.
hit me.
Just to stop bringing them down.
Please stop.
I'm done.
Please.
No more nights. No more nights.
The night, yeah. So I actually went through all the trouble of raising a gold chocobo and to get a Knights of the Round Table just to use it once. At the end.
Which reminds me, like,
Just the
part
body
8,
Sephiroth.
when you summon something, couldn't you, like, have a shortened version of it? Or was that
7?
9? No, I meant after 7. 7
Nine,
couldn't do that.
nine,
Later
no,
games have
9
shortened it.
No,
So
9. I remember you had to mash the button to do more damage. I remember that one.
No, it's
yeah.
8.
Was it 8?
That's it.
That was
yeah.
8.
You hold select and then you press square.
And if you mistime it, you'll have to start it from the beginning.
Yep.
So
But I remember one of them you can, like, shorten the summon because I think they knew that, like,
Yeah, it's
Knights
like
of the Round... is just,
9
like-
onward, I had options for shortened cinematics, I think.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes.
Oh, yeah, I remember in 10 it was
Huh?
shortened too.
Not 10. I don't remember that. Because the summons were actually characters that you control.
Yeah, but then they had, like, an ultimate.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
had,
but it wasn't that long.
well, they had like a cinematic entrance too, so you could.
Yeah, you
shorten
can skip that, I believe.
I don't remember that. Oh, man.
can have
I wasted
options to
so
turn
much
off.
time.
Pablo, what's your favorite minigame though?
mini game has to be Blitzball.
Blitzball,
By far.
yeah.
Yeah. Just creating rosters. Just
Yeah, because I went undefeated for 5 seasons in that game.
I don't know. Yeah, like, for me, it's like between Blitzball and Triple Triad.
No,
Those,
Yeah, I
are, those are
played
both
the
really
8.
addicting.
I like the Chocobo game in 9. The digging game.
Digging
Digging was
game,
awesome.
yes.
The song was
Like, the
awesome.
song was just
The
so
Latin
catchy.
music.
I liked it the first time I heard it, and, like, the 100th time I heard it because
You never get tired of the
it just
song.
got stuck in my head.
I like the song for Triple Triad, too.
Wait,
Well,
the 8 one or the 9 one? Because the 9 one
Triple-
sucked.
No, that's Tetramaster. Triple Triad is 8.
Tetramaster sucked.
Alright, so
like-
I only played 9. I only played. I told you, I'm 8. I just played through the story. I didn't really care much for the mini games.
Mm.
What was the difference between Tetramaster and Triple Triad? Because Tetramaster, I kind of got the hang of the game.
You could, like, combo cards on Tetramaster, and it was like a bigger
Yeah.
grid.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Yeah,
got more
like
Triple
confusing?
Triad
Triple Triad was like 3
was
by 3.
3 by 3 grid.
So it's super simple.
yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
yeah,
Well,
I guess.
Unless you do shuffle. I
But it
hate
was
shuffle.
cool. Because, like, you get to see art on the card, and you're like, oh,
On a PS1 screen.
Squall. You're gonna use Squall. He's got A on one side and 9 on the other.
It's true.
But,
Joe, what was your favorite?
Minigame?
Yeah.
Oh, it had to be anything that involved Chocobos. Chocobo Racing, the Final Fantasy IX Digging. I love that one too.
Like, wait, did you play Chocobo Dungeon?
I played a little bit of
I
it.
like that game. I don't know why. It was just fun.
Is that Chocobo Racing too?
I never played Chocobo
Cart
Racing.
game?
I played Chocobo Dungeon.
Huh?
The cart game?
Art game.
Cart.
Oh yeah, Chocobo Racing.
Yeah. Yeah,
Like-
did you like the one in 8? The Chocobo game in 8?
I did not play 8, so I can't say I like that.
That's what I'm like.
Ah.
All right, Thuy, you know the basically the system of 8, right?
Yeah.
Or the mini games of 8. Did you what is the game for Chocobo in 8?
It was like a weird global version of 9, where
Does
you
this
like
involve digging?
Yes.
kind of look for things.
You kind of like you get like a map, and then you got to go around the world and just like find where this treasure map is.
So it wasn't like remember 9 wasn't a specific. Here's the area. Go dig around anywhere in the area and figure it out.
Yeah, I thought that was what it was.
No, that's 9. 8 was like kind of like a crappier version of 9.
Yeah, you didn't really dig it.
You didn't even really use that many chocobos in 8 anyways.
Actually, an
You
airship.
had a freaking huge airship, and you could fly the garden.
Yeah. Ragnarok was cool.
Balam Garden. I'm just gonna fly my school over there.
There you go.
How did you feel about that? About the school turning into a ship?
I thought that whole invasion scene in 8 was awesome.
It was
Oh,
cool.
I agree.
Yeah.
That was
really
probably one of my
cool.
favorite.
One of the
Final
best
Fantasy
scenes.
Yeah, like just like fighting in
Like in the classrooms.
Yeah, it's like, whoa,
Just like,
this
ooh.
is intense.
Is it
I feel
intense?
like
Save the
Someone
headmaster.
or
Save
even-
the
I can
CGI.
headmaster.
save people.
The CGI.
And that is true. All Final Fantasy, they really have good CGI. Like, remember when you saw 7 for the first time? You're like, whoa.
Okay,
3D
who's your
models.
party in 8?
An 8? Oh, yeah, that party system was really unbalanced. I remember that.
I use all of them, but I liked Irving and Selfie.
Irvine.
Because when I played the game, remember I told you I was going to play through the story and I didn't want to
Yeah.
focus too much on it. My final team was Squall, of course. Squall, what was his name? Zell, the puncher?
Yeah.
Zell and...
She's got a Mike Tyson
Selfie.
tattoo.
Selfie's
The girl with like
puncher.
the huge nunchucks.
Yeah, but she had the same birthday as me, so I had to use her. I swear to God, I was like, oh, same birthday. That's good. So it's those 3. They were at level 99 at the final boss, while the rest of my team were level 20s.
Oh.
So remember the final boss is like, oh, come at me. I don't care how. Let me random shuffle you guys. So at one point it was Leon or Squall at level 99. Irving at 20 and Renault at 18.
Oh, man.
So I was like, wow,
Oh, man,
I
they're
just
getting bodied.
wanted her to take out Irving and Renault because they were
Irvine.
worthless. But Renault wouldn't go down because she has a dog to resurrect her.
Yeah.
Go away, Renault.
So I was like,
Did you ever get the final Selfie ultimate thing? You know how you can? It's like
the
when-
777
Yep.
all death?
Yep.
yeah,
I got all death.
you could like kill the final boss.
I know that, but it's like super hard to pull off.
I got it off on Cypher when I was fighting him once, and he just like brought him. He just flew off, and I was like, "Bye." That was the stupidest fight.
I never got the all death slot machine. I only got I think I got myself in the final boss. I got myself to die. Like everybody like, oh, you got bad luck. You got bad bad slots. You're all down to 1 life. Like, awesome. And the next turn was the boss.
Zell had a really good limit break.
Oh yeah, Zell had the infinite.
Yeah.
Just like
That's so cool.
It was like the crap, like dolphin uppercut.
Yeah.
Like short punches.
Then he
dolphin,
punches them around the world.
Dolphin
really
uppercut.
cool.
No, dolphin uppercut, punch, dolphin up. I just do the same loop over and over, and time doesn't go.
The one character I never used was Quistis.
I never used her either because she was blue magic. I don't use blue magic characters.
Yeah, because she.
Some blue magic characters are pretty good.
Like Kate said, I never used.
I didn't like his limit break, that slot system anyway.
That was a slot system too.
I hate slot systems.
You didn't like Kimari?
Kimara's a blue magic. I didn't like Kimari at all.
Kimari was just like
Racist.
sucky at everything.
You're racist.
I hated
All I
Kimari.
used him for was to get steal, so I have 2 people to steal.
Kimari stole.
No, because he could go down any tree.
You can
Yeah,
have
you-
him steal
He was
though.
like,
Yeah,
like any man.
He was like the
Riku
middle.
as a stealer, as the.
Or you can like level Kimari to be like a thief as well.
Yeah, you can level him to
I mean,
be
yeah,
Lulu
eventually,
if you wanted to.
eventually I was able to do it, but I mostly focused on Riku because I hated Kimari. He was so slow. He was
Yeah.
annoying. And again, in 9, I didn't play Quina. Even though you say Quina's OP in that game. Once you know the right...
He/she various.
Once you know the right attack,
Uh-huh.
it becomes too OP.
Yeah.
Did you ever fight any of the super bosses in any of the Final Fantasies? Because I killed all of them. Like
boss-
Ruby Weapon, or like Omega Weapon.
I remember
Omega,
like
like
Ozma in Final Fantasy.
Ozma in 9.
That guy
No,
is
7. Okay, I played the Japanese version of 7, so that they didn't have Ruby Weapon or Emerald Weapon in that game. So they never had that challenging battle. But in 8, they had Omega Weapon. I tried taking on Omega Weapon. No, I got
Yeah.
bitch slapped. Remember, my
beat him.
team was level 99s. That's all I
destroyed
had.
him
Yeah.
so
You
fast.
need
And
to
then
use Holy Wars, man.
Ozma was apparently probably one of the hardest
Probably the hardest.
Final Fantasy bosses ever. Would you agree though?
Not if he's Quina.
But would fine. Besides, if you didn't have Queen, would it be one of the hardest?
Have you ever fought the 12 one?
I never played 12.
Oh, there is a 12 one that takes like 4 hours to fight.
Oh yeah, I played that.
And like you can leave the fight and go save and turn off the system, and you come back and its health is the same because it has that much health.
So like mid battle.
Yeah. So like you could, I couldn't do it. I like was 3 hours in. I'm just like F this.
I actually played through the entire 4-hour battle.
I just
my
loser, nothing.
goodness.
It's like that big white dragon, right?
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
like that spinning tail thing. I'm just,
But then
What
my
was
character
10?
just kept-
Well, wait,
10?
10's hidden
oh,
boss.
it was you go into that cave of trials and at the
you
very
fight all
end.
your Aeons.
Was it? Or
No,
was
that-
it no? Was it the monster dealer?
Oh, there's an.
Remember the
There,
monster dealer?
Oh,
They
the
had
monster
the
thing?
EX
That was like way hard.
Oh,
I never
EX
did
monsters.
that.
The
Yeah.
EX monster was like, oh, it's just a bomb. I could take out a bomb. No, this bomb was different. This bomb
would destroy your
This bomb had
face.
99,000.
No, wasn't
One
there
shot,
like
never
was
take
there
it.
FF10 internet or there was like an
International
extended?
edition?
Yeah, was it that one?
Yeah.
And they had like an extended monster.
Yeah,
arena.
they had a different
Yeah.
cave for that one too, and that one was really, that got really hard. Yeah, 10 was probably like I was like, all right, so these are grunt enemies. They're not too bad. No, little did I realize they're EX monsters that will rape you.
That was the one I couldn't do. Like 10 was pretty hardcore for me compared to all the other
even
Final
though
Fantasies.
the game system was really broken.
Yeah, but like the mini games were really hard. Like, did you do Lulu's ultimate weapon where you had to
That-
dodge lightning 100 times in a
Oh,
row?
wow.
I think I got hit.
My eyes are
I got
bleeding.
hit. I got hit on the
wait,
8th time.
Tweed, that's not a mini game. That's a chore.
Oh yeah.
No, because remember, like, I think was it Titus's what they had to race the chocobo.
You did the Choco Wars. I did that one.
That was
like
hard.
That was hard. That was really hard.
Did
Oh,
you,
yeah.
Did you mess up a turn?
Joe,
Yeah.
how did you like the
That was
Chocobo
it.
race in 10?
I didn't play 10.
You didn't play 10 at all?
Yes.
Dang.
I didn't play any of the popular ones, apparently.
Hmm.
Speaking of mini or secret bosses, how about that secret boss in Super Mario RPG?
What?
Oh,
Oh, that was the Final
no,
Fantasy one. Yeah,
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
played the Final Fantasy 4 song too.
There is?
Oh, there's a Final
Yeah.
Fantasy
Yeah,
boss in there?
I never
Yeah.
played. I made it play RPG.
Wow.
Because
that's cool.
it was made in collaboration with Squaresoft
Yeah,
at the
yeah,
time.
It was Squaresoft made.
That's how they
Oh,
made
that's
it
an
in
enemy.
RPG.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a secret enemy.
It was,
cool.
yeah,
It was like the 4 crystal boss or something.
Yep.
I thought it was pretty cool.
Oh.
But like, few people here only played Mario RPG.
Yeah.
It sucks.
I love it, Mario
I love
RPG.
Mario RPG.
I should get. I have that as a virtual console, but I haven't played it yet. It's just sitting there.
Nice.
Because it's a virtual console.
Yeah.
That means I have to access my Wii, which I haven't touched that in a million years.
Did you
my
play
goodness.
Paper Mario?
I tried playing Paper Mario. It didn't really
Yeah,
engage
there's no
me as
Mario
much.
RPG.
Alright, so let's get away from Mario real
Yeah.
quick.
No, let's go Mario.
No.
Cat Mario.
I know it's not really a secret boss, but some people will consider it a secret boss because no one knew that you had a boss in Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles.
Which one?
Yeah.
GameCube one?
The GameCube,
The GameCube
one.
one.
What?
I love Crystal Chronicles.
My
Yeah.
first Crystal Chronicles was what was it called? The Crystal Time.
I don't know.
Was
Is that the DS one?
Oh, yeah, the
The
DS
DS
one,
one. The
yeah.
DS and the Wii one, where you can
Yeah.
hook up to each other. That was a game that I played the crap out of.
Yeah, I love Crystal Chronicles though. I forgot to mention that I did play that. It was really
You
fun.
broke the
I
game.
no, I
Yes, I did. I broke the game.
You
I
got the most
have it.
expensive items.
I have it, but the thing is, to play multiplayer, you need a Game Boy Advance and like a special cable.
The original.
The original GBA.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I played that with my cousins. We had such a blast in that game.
Because like you cast magic on the ground, and if someone else casts a different one, the magic's fused.
Yeah, they combine.
And I'm just like, okay, that just blew my
Yeah,
mind.
that kind of confused me. But then Joe's like, "I got this. I don't know what to do." I was like, "Oh, okay. I can trust him then." And so he's like, "I'll be the mage." I was like, "Okay, we're all attackers."
Someone carried the anti-poison chalice.
Was there a part where you guys started just making a totem out of yourselves?
Oh yeah, we just started making totems. We started killing each other at one point because a certain somebody wouldn't follow orders.
Is that the one you guys used to play at school?
Yes.
We call it Chronic.
Oh,
The
the Chronic.
Chronic.
Now we
You down for
know.
some Chronic? Yeah.
The Chronic. I always heard them. They're like,
Yep.
"Oh, you down to play the Chronic? Oh, okay." Man, these guys are crazy about the Chronic.
Did that game have a secret boss?
Yeah, I did. Remember, it was the final boss from I think Ring of Fate
Oh yeah.
that we dominated at one point because we already knew his patterns.
Oh.
Because we beat it like 10 times just to get experience out of it.
Homer, when did you play the Chronic?
Huh? I borrowed Angelo's Game Boy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Chronic is one of probably the best multiplayer Final Fantasy games.
I remember the old ones. You could play multiplayer, like 6. You could play multiplayer. Basically, when you get into battle, they control the second character in your party.
I heard no. Yeah, because they have multiplayer. They have multiplayer options, like in 9.
Yeah, I wanted to mention that too.
And I'm just like, what's the point of that?
Yeah, that's kind of what it's
kind of promote people getting together and not just
it's just like not that guy just sitting in the back.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna pass my controller over to you. You get your own controller.
Player 2, it's your turn.
Yeah, it was great setting up 2 players.
No, remember they heard about Final Fantasy Tactics had a multiplayer option, but I think that was a hack. Was it?
Yeah,
was it
I played that one.
The
before.
hack?
It was a hack.
Okay, but I remember people were like, hold on, people were like, oh, I'm so down for. They're playing it. Like, how long does these matches go for? It depends on how good we are. We're probably gonna go for like 3 hours. Like 3 hours.
Wow. How many have you played Tactics?
No. Well, Tactics battles tend to run pretty long anyway. But 3 hours.
I've played Tactics so many times.
Oh,
I've done it where like there are challenges. People say like play through the game only doing this, this, and this. I'm like, okay, I did it. Like I played one game where my entire party was only chocobos, and I beat the entire game with just chocobos.
Wow! Wait, is the game long?
It's kind of long.
Pretty long.
Yeah, it's pretty long. Like
is it longer than like
20 hours or so?
Okay, it's not your average Final Fantasy where it's like 60, 70 hours.
The story is really confusing.
Did you do the playthrough doing nothing but Squire rock throwing?
No, I can't do that.
Wait, really?
Terrible. Wow. Well, see, the trick is you just hope that all the stages you play on have ledges.
Yeah.
And you knock people off
ledges.
Wow. I did one where I only could use the class that convinces them to join my team.
Oh,
so I would just go around convincing people to join my team. I never killed anyone. I just like, join my team, please.
Get to the final level.
Welcome to pacifist mode.
Pacifist final phase.
That's replay value.
Join our cult.
I kept having to delete people from my party because so many people joined.
Oh, yeah. And then eggs started hatching everywhere out of nowhere.
Stupid eggs.
Yeah, so we're hitting that time now. So, but Final Fantasy, you're gonna keep whenever the next one comes out, which is
the lightning one. No, there's a third
that's
one.
Online.
There's a
13.
Return of Lightning. That's what it's called.
What was 13? And then it looked like a Transformers.
13-2. What is it?
13-2 is Finding Lightning.
Well, you just play Sarah. Yeah, you play Lightning. But then 13 is 3 is literally called Lightning's Return. Or the
Are you gonna play that one?
Yeah, of course.
Wait,
I thought 13-2 was amazing.
Are they all super linear, or are they?
13-2 is not linear at all.
It's a lot better
but
than
13 is linear.
13 is pretty linear until you get to chapter 11, and it's like an open world.
So was 13-2 like Chrono Trigger?
What?
I guess.
Because like you had to keep going between timelines.
Yeah, once you got the epoch, that's 13-2.
Alright, we're gonna play 15 then, whenever 15 comes out.
Okay, I read this interesting article where like every third game on a platform is the best one. So if you look at SNES, Final Fantasy 6 was the best one. If you look at PlayStation, FF9 is the best one.
What about PlayStation 2?
Well, I like 12. It's debatable.
There's only 2 games.
It's 10, 11, and 12.
There's
3 for each system.
I didn't count
11. Technically 11 has a number, but I don't really consider it as one of the main games because it's only online.
Yeah, so I mean, that's 3 numbers.
Did you think 12 was better than 10?
In some regards, yes. I thought 10 was...
Like in which parts?
Just like the mechanics of the game. And how it's very customizable.
Yeah, because it was numbers.
And 10, I hated where you had to switch people out every battle.
12 because it was based off tactics, right? So you're already familiar with
the
story.
It had a gambit system. I liked all that stuff in 12. But so they're saying for the next gen systems, you got 13, 14, and 15. And 15's not released yet. They're saying 15's going to be like the best one. Because the guy who made 6 is the same guy that made 9, is the same guy that made 12.
Oh.
So he's going to make like the third one. He's going to make 15.
So he makes old school style. Like.
Yeah.
So
he knows what's
13 was the Final Fantasy 8?
What?
No.
So you hate Tetsuya Nomura style.
What?
Tetsuya Nomura, the guy that designed 7.
Yeah.
8.
And
the character designer and stuff. And I think he made 13.
I don't know.
Is that guy where he just slides off? What happened to Versus 13? What happened to Versus 13?
Exactly.
Exactly.
Whatever happened
what's
to
that even supposed to be?
I don't know.
Sony All-Stars.
Well, I thought 13 I thought 13-2 was better than 10-2.
Sorry.
I like 10-2, but I thought Did you ever play 10-2?
Yeah, I played 10-2.
Did you get to the ultimate, like the hidden boss in 10-2?
No, I only got to the regular story and to the point where I said this is not worth it.
That's what I was.
Why was the point of playing 10 if whatever happened? No, I think that was the ultimate. The good ending?
Yeah.
If you get the good ending, what was the point of playing 10?
Yeah.
If all it is just, I'm disappeared. Oh, look, I'm back on the island.
No, it's because you...
I know you wished him back.
Yes.
But what was the point of 10 then? Because you could just come back anytime then.
That's only if they wished him back.
When you had to
What's
go
the
through
point
the
of that?
whole
I like
thing
no.
to do
I like
it.
the
point of all the other Star Wars movies that we know.
I like the regular 10-2 ending where you're out there somewhere, but I'll find you. But I have my friends.
Yeah.
The end.
Friends.
And I was like, okay, I'll take that.
That's why I didn't like 10 that much.
It kind of feels like, man, Obi-Wan sucks you. Oh wait, never mind. I also wish you back. Hey, I'm back.
It's like with the wish you back with the Dragon Balls.
Remember the first Pokemon movie when they all cried to get Ash back?
Yeah,
Is that what it is? Is that how you compare?
You must have hated that part, didn't you?
I love that part.
You cried.
That was the time I saw Pikachu
Clearly, Ash would have stayed as
cry.
a rock.
He's a rock type now.
So if you guys have opinions or comments on what you think of, or what your favorite late Final Fantasy from 6 through 13, leave a comment below. Also subscribe to our channel, like us on Facebook, and follow us on Twitter. We'll have another episode probably next week or so stay tuned, and I'll catch you guys later.
There's a server.
Good night.